Right now, as you listen to the supposed stillness, you are experiencing one of the universe's greatest illusions. That old cabinet in the corner, the chair beneath your weight, the phone in your hand. They are all, at this very moment, immersed in a violent storm of motion, acting as unwitting recording devices within an enormous data stream. Your biological wiring, your ears, your brain, evolved specifically to filter out this cacophony. We, as a species, developed a need for silence to survive. But nature, it seems, has a different agenda. Human hearing operates within a narrow biological corridor. Between 20 Hz and 20,000 Hz, everything outside this fragile window we label silence. Yet, beyond that boundary, atoms oscillate, tectonic plates shift, and walls whisper with trapped energy. Silence is not an absence. It is merely a failure of access. The frequencies we cannot hear don't disappear. They are meticulously woven into the fabric of physical reality, like a hidden library of unread data. Classical physics dictates an immutable law. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only change form. When you utter a single word, air molecules, shaped by your vocal cords, are released into the environment as kinetic energy waves. These waves travel outward, colliding with everything in their path: a wall, a window, the very skin of another human being. What we casually call sound fading is not its erasure. It is its redistribution. The energy fragments disperses, converting into other forms, usually heat, sometimes microscopic mechanical stress. Shout in a room, and the walls respond, not metaphorically, literally. Their atoms shift, fractions of a nanometer. Their thermal equilibrium changes, briefly but measurably. The sound wave is no longer audible, but its trace remains. Can these traces be recovered? In 2014, researchers at MIT and Microsoft proved it. Using ultra-high-speed cameras, they recorded imperceptible vibrations on everyday objects. A potato chip bag, a glass of water. By analyzing these movements, they reconstructed sound, voices, music, entire conversations from nearby rooms. Without a single microphone, just the object's vibrational memory. This wasn't science fiction. This was physics, behaving exactly as predicted. Objects listen, and they record. Imagine stepping into an ancient cathedral, an abandoned asylum, or a house that has stood for centuries. That palpable weight in the air you feel, is it merely psychological, or is it the physical residue of thousands of hours of life etched into the very fabric of its walls? The concept of place memory theorizes that specific locations can somehow store past events or sounds. If a flimsy plastic surface can preserve the imprint of a whisper, why wouldn't porous concrete or calcium carbonate-rich stones act as analog recording devices? Just as geological layers preserve Earth's climate history, our man-made structures might be holding the acoustic signatures of the lives contained within them. Perhaps some haunted locations aren't replaying spirits, but residual recordings, fragments of the past that, under the right atmospheric conditions, simply begin to play themselves back. A scream embedded in stone might re-resonate when humidity, pressure, and temperature align perfectly. Modern acoustic engineering quietly explores this very possibility. Nature records continuously, just not in formats we're accustomed to reading. Tree rings tell us not just their age, but the rainfall of that year, the fires they endured, chemical exposures. Sound behaves similarly, modifying its environment. Consider a violent argument in a room. The sound waves microscopically alter the paint on the walls, the varnish on the furniture, even the arrangement of dust particles. We forget the moment, but the room retains a physical negative of that event. If the universe were a vast vinyl record, every sound would carve a microscopic groove. The problem isn't whether the groove exists, it's whether our needle, our technology, is precise enough to read it. Time seems to imprison sound in the past. A word spoken becomes history in an instant. But if the physical impact of that sound, its vibrational trace, still exists, has it truly passed? Physicists debate whether time is strictly linear, suggesting that moments don't vanish but persist. If future technology could perfectly read these acoustic imprints, the writing of history would be irrevocably altered. The secret decrees of kings, the whispered confessions of lovers, the final moments of unsolved crimes. When the colossal archive we call silence is opened, no hidden corner of human history would remain. This would mean a world where forgetting is impossible. This idea disturbs us for a profound reason. Silence feels like our sanctuary. We believe that when no one hears us, our thoughts and whispers harmlessly dissolve into nothingness. But if the world itself is a recording device, then privacy is merely an illusion. That secret you whispered, alone in a room, may now be etched into every single molecule within that space. Thousands of years from now, an advanced civilization, scanning the atomic alignment of that room, might analyze not just your words, but your emotional state, your tone of voice, even the low-frequency vibrations of your own heartbeat. Silence is not safe. Silence is merely the most secure vault for secrets. You were never truly alone. You never have been. Mainstream science, for now, does not claim that every sound can be perfectly recovered. Entropy, the increasing disorder of the universe, interferes, blurring these traces, accumulating noise. But blurred is not annihilated. A document shredded into 1,000 pieces still exists. Reassembly is difficult, not impossible. The barrier isn't physical law, it's complexity. So now, pause. Listen to the silence around you. That emptiness you perceive might be layered with centuries of sound, compressed into matter you've never questioned. Perhaps when you stop speaking, you are not escaping noise, but approaching memory. Silence is not void. It is, rather, everything speaking at once, and our inability to discern one from the other. The earth is an archive. Stone remembers. Water remembers. Air remembers. We are but temporary contributors, and with every breath, every word we speak, we add another line to a record that never forgets. So, do not fear silence, but do not trust it. Because when you stop speaking, the universe never stops listening. Perhaps one day, someone will come who can read this silent archive. When that day comes, will we truly be able to claim we were ever silent?